Hello, my name is Malik, nice to meet you and welcome back to try through Daybreak 2. So now I guess A, right? Act 1B. That's where I'm supposed to do things, stuff. I was going to say something, but it's kind of like it went away. It was kind of theory and everything, but it went away. It's kind of like I'm getting the feeling that we are doing all of this. I guess every video act I'm gonna have different theories, but I'm getting the feeling we're doing all of this to gather the pieces, to get the pieces, to create the Crimson Demon Grendel, and then kind of like the start, the prologue gonna be the final place, something like that. Weird thingy stuff, but I'm still with Dingo and Van, and now I need to equip them with quartz. Oh, calm down. Okay, this is after the events of Act 1A. Alright.
Damn it! Who the hell are these kids? They just won't let up!
Give it up already.
You might want to listen to him. There's no throwing us off the scent.
It's like I told you before! I would never scam a soul, I swear!
Oh, you don't need to act dumb. The fact that you're even trying means you already are.
What else do you expect from a third-rate crook? You left so much glaring evidence behind that we stopped bothering to collect it all partway through.
Snot-nosed little... I'll show you third-rate!
That adds attempted assault to your charges. Feel like digging this hole any deeper?
It's too late to backpedal now that you've put your true colors on blast.
Okay, fine! I'll admit it! But hear me out! I've got a proposition! Let me go free, and I'll give you half of my take! What do you say to that? Besides, what's wrong with pulling one over on some lousy ex-convict anyway? They deserved it!
Who won't let up now? How long their rap sheet is makes no difference. Fraud is fraud.
Don't get me wrong. I could go for the extra pocket change, but it wouldn't be any fun to play with dirty money.
Oh, brainless brats! What are you planning to do with me then? Hand me over to the cops? Or the guild, maybe? Try it! And the bastard who put you up to this is gonna be in for a world of hurt! Once a scumbag, always a scumbag! No matter how reformed they are! You really expect them to live the life of a normal person? Not in a million years!
Once a scumbag, always a scumbag. I guess we can't argue with that.
Yeah. Run as you might, the past has a way of catching up to you.
But the second someone tries to accept it and move on anyway, you think it's cool to talk smack about them? That kinda ticks me off.
Turning over a new leaf takes commitment. If you want to spit on that, we're not going to let it slide.
Just stay away!
As if we turn you into the guild or police, those namby-pambies would let you off way easy.
You took things outside the law, and they'll stay there. We know plenty of other discreet ways to do a petty criminal in.
What's with you two? Why would you side with them, of all people? I even held back on making a move until that meddling Spriggan left town!
That's where you went wrong. You took a stupid chance based on some half-baked intel.
I mean, yeah, the guy you're talking about is out of the capital, but that's why he's having us fill in for him.
We're what you might call substitute Spriggans.
Oh, the volume, my volume is too high. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, it's very high. It's in the middle, but okay. Okay. I think this is nice for me. Substitute Spriggan us. Temporarily, yeah. What do you think? I think some advance notice would have been nice. What will we have to do exactly? It's just like it sounds to be acting as my proxies. That means taking on any 4SPG requests that crop up while I'm out of town. This office here will be yours to use as a base of operations. I will even hook you up with some contacts of mine that you may find handy. Sounds like a pretty good deal, actually. Think of 4SPGs as a way to get the lay of the land, make connections and gather intel. Heck, they may even help you pick up some dirt on whatever it is you are looking for. That's how I approach it anyway. So that's what you mean by substituting Spriggans. It does make sense. Yeah, I can say that they're doing the whole part-time assistant thing again, but with how long I'll be gone, this felt like the better option. Plus, with them taking care of the place, you won't have to bother. You guys can handle it just fine, right? We got a lifetime of experience to fall back on, so the requests themselves won't be a problem. But you are sure it's okay for us to be playing Spriggan? I mean, don't you guys have some special style of doing things? To an extent. You don't have to take on every 4SPG, and once you do, there's no hard and fast rules on how to get it done. Those parts will be 100% up to you guys. That said, whatever you end up doing, just make sure it's something you can live with. At the end of the day, that's all our style really boils down to, and I always follow it as best I can. I see. Van? Well, I'm sold. We'll take you up on your offer. Starting today, we're your new substitute Spriggans. Since you are both still finding your footing in Edith, I'll lend you as much support as I can. You have got school to worry about. I will keep it within reason, just enough so that it doesn't interfere with my studies. Hey, it's your education. For what it's worth, we appreciate the help. Yeah, you can show us the ropes, Jessy. Of course, I'd be more than happy to. We'll hash things out in more details tomorrow. In the meantime, there's a free room upstairs. Should be fine for you to crash there a while. The man running the bistro downstairs is the landlord, right? We will ask if he's okay with it. Either way, it will take a day for us to head back to the inn and get our luggage together. Guess that make this see you tomorrow. TTFN. The time never mind. Oh, you drink things. And I thought yesterday was busy. There sure has been a lot going on lately. It feels like last year all over again. Yeah, well, personally, I don't miss having to dig my way out of mortal peril every 5 seconds. The only digging I want to do right now is into that creamy cocoa pudding I have been saving. You can pretend otherwise, but I know Van will be the first of us to jump headlong into danger. My pudding! Van? It's gone! Oh, tell me this isn't happening! Wait, what's with this now? Thanks for the pudding. It was delish. Nadia. So she wasn't messing around. That little sneak actually ate the damn thing. And it was only available for a limited time. I'm going to miss him while he's away. But at least things won't be worried around here. Be like, just see.
I was starting to think I'd never catch up.
Oh, there you are, Aggie. We just nabbed us a sleazy shark.
Already? That must be some kind of record. Although I probably shouldn't celebrate quite yet.
Cough up the Mira.
But I already gave back everything I took!
Oh, we're not talking about that, silly. You still have a compensation tax to settle.
What?
Just because you made things even doesn't mean you made them right. Now get to it before you wind up a human pincushion.
Should I start with the right side or the left? Choices. Actually, why don't I let you pick? See? Aren't I just the sweetest?
Stop! Whatever you want, I'll pay it. Just please don't kill me.
Makes you wonder who the bad guy is in this scenario.
Well. Substitute Spriggans. Doesn't sound scary, the title. Alright, the client got their mirror back with interest. That's one more request in the bag. Another job well done, you two. I know the plan was for me to walk you through Ethan and 4 SPGs, but it turns out you never needed it. I suppose there wasn't much point in me tagging along. I won't say that at all. With you around, I only have to make half as many snappy retorts at Nadia, and that's priceless. Oh, so that's what you meant. You helped with plenty of other things too. Take that con man, we won't have caught him half as fast if you haven't picked up on him. Yep, it was a total cakewalk thanks to you, Agi. Really, that makes me feel a bit better. But you know, we can't take it from here for today. You still have prep work to do for the festival, right? Yeah, go get on that, the two of us have this down pat. Well, if you are absolutely sure, I'll come back later tonight to bring you some snacks. You really don't have to put yourself out for us. Not that we have ever said no for free eats. Anyway, have you fun at school? I'm waiting for them to see Ren. Finally little Miss Chaperon has left the building. Now I can spend my whole day slacking off. And that differs from any other day. How? Well, for one thing, I won't have Eiji giving me grief for booming around. Ever considering not booming around?
Odd.
Sorry, nobody's home. Our side solutions is on extended vacation.
Hardly convincing.
You're that bracer.
What part of vacation did you not get? If you're looking for Van, he's still out of town on business.
Oh, I'm well aware. He's filled me in on the whole situation, including the two of you. Temporary arrangements aside, I shouldn't have to tell you that Spriggans don't take vacations.
You heard the woman.
Aw, and after we just got rid of Aggie, too. So long, Easy Street. It was nice knowing you.
So what brings Beauty Blade here? I could understand it if Van were around. Look at that. This has nothing to do with him. Rather, I have a request to make of you in particular. Us? Are you subcontracting the way people do with Van? Not quite. Technically, this will be more of a collaborative effort. I'd like your assistance with a case I'm working on. Now I'm even confused. What kind of help can we offer one of the guild's top bracers? Let me explain. Edith Orbital Network is currently experiencing minor delays and interruptions. they aren't quite frequent enough to constitute a major problem just yet. But something similar occurred last year in Basel, and it turned out to be far more severe than initially assumed. With that in mind, we can't afford to leave this matter be. I'm not too caught up on that incident in Basel, but wasn't Almara the one behind it? Yes, of course, I realize it's unlikely that this is anywhere close to that. But that doesn't mean some other criminal isn't employing a similar method. So this is troubleshooting job. Won't someone else out there be a better fit for this sort of thing? Heck, there's a famous super hacker here in Edith who's been in the game since the Orbital Net was born. The girl you're referring to is otherwise engaged. In fact, it was she who directed me to you. That explains it. Jeez, Rene. Throw us under the bus much? So, how about it? Is this for SPG to your liking? Better reschedule your slacking appointment, Nadia. Fine, whatever. I'm a big girl. I can do stuff when I have to. And hey, we may find a clue about the you-know-what we're looking for along the way. You know what? Are they looking for Rufus? And Lapis? It's settled then. Archive Solution substitutes Spriggan are on the case. Looking forward to working with you, Elaine. And the pleasure all mine. Well, no time to waste. Mind filling us in on what you know so far? Unfortunately, there isn't much to go on yet. A communication bureau representative did send us a statistical report on the network failures, however. If you don't mind giving me your contact info, I can forward it to your Cyphas. Sure thing. Yeah, I'm down.
Contact information exchanged. Data transmitted and synchronized.
Nothing about this number struck me as conspicuous. I don't see any obvious patterns either. All I can really glean is that occur are limited to inside the capital. We could probably figure something out if we had a larger sample size. You are not wrong, but these service problems are just infrequent enough to keep us in the dark. Indeed, which gives us every reason to believe they are being done deliberately. Yeah, something feels off about this. We just dealt with some orbital network trouble ourselves a little bit ago. You mean in the Marshall Garden? I say it's less dealt with and more still dealing with. Maybe I'm off the mark, but do you think it's related? The Marshall Garden, I've been able to access it myself. And charts online. We need to remember that. I guess. Whether or not it has any bearing to this case, however, may be difficult to determine. No, don't quote me on this, but I say the probability pretty slim. On what basis? In the Market Garden got a wide service area with coverage across both Kalbar and Ored State. But only the capitals have an issue, leaving us with much of pieces that don't fit. I don't know if anything's changed now that the signal's been hijacked, but the Garden original main server is probably in Ored, where Marduk's headquarters is. In which case it won't make sense for Edith to be affected before Ored. Pretty much, yeah. If you ask me, we're dealing with something totally different here. I see your reasoning is sound. Say we narrow our search down to Edith, what location would you find suspect? Well, going by date, the delays and interruptions are popping up all willy-nilly. It's almost like someone doesn't want us to dig deeper, so they are randomizing the value to throw us off track. Meaning what exactly? If the location and frequency of this outage are being manually controlled over the whole city, then we should be able to narrow down the source of the interference. Now I get it, there are only so many places in the edit that could emit a normal signal that strong, which leaves Tryon Tower as our most likely candidate. And with that, we have our destination. You know, I got a funny feeling that this was all just one big test. But yeah, I guess you're all set. Happy trails, hope it all goes well. You're not getting off that easy. Ah, the two of you are exactly as Fee described. Fee told you about us. Oh yeah, I hear she was in edit for a little while. What did she say? In brief, that you were very capable for your age, and that your dynamic that never failed to warm her heart. Capable, I get, but where that second part come from? Just what kind of impression did we leave on those guys? Aww, what did you get all huffing about? I don't think she meant it in a bad way. It sounded more to me like she was calling us a perfect pair. You are entitled to that opinion. Still, it works. You and me do make a perfect pair of partners. Guess we'll have to buckle down and prove her right. That's one interpretation, not the one I would have gone for though. I can't help but be reminded of how we were back in the day. Van will always try to worm his way out of things, and I have to be the one to drag him along. Something on your mind? Not at all. Now let's head over to Tryon Tower in the 3rd district. Fine. Off we go then. And fix my quartz! Before we leave, you did remember to bring it, right? Yeah, the thingy AG gave me. Yeah, I got it. The Oak Genesis, 8 devices left behind the Professor Epstein's. Hey, they changed the names! Plus a Sentient Hollow and the Grendel. Almost sounds like a fairy tale. I wish, but they are all too real, and now we got one more in the mix. That dark red Grendel, it was so sinister looking, almost like a beast. Why you are not saying that it resembled Van when he was going berserk? Maybe you got a long lost brother and she wasn't even there and she's kinda like... I seriously doubled it. It's a real threat, that's for sure. My god keeps saying it's something that shouldn't exist. Because we're playing with timeline. Yeah, and then there's the way things got all paranormal on me. What do you mean? It's hard to describe, not to mention my memory's a little hazy. Can't say how, but I wager it has something to do with the Genesis. You two just be careful while you are out there, okay? No promises, but sure. We'll keep our eyes peeled to any ghosties and goalies. Hey, I'm being serious here. Nadia, swim. You should take this with you. A Genesis. But this was your great-grandfather's. It's yours to remember him. Are you sure you feel okay leaving it with us? Between my studies and the school festival, my schedule... Look, they're putting Agnes like busy. And she's the one controlling timeline. Huh. Or is the festival fault? So I'm not sure how often I will be around to help out. I guess they will need to go back at the end of the day to the prologue and not changing the timeline. Like, kind of like, I'm doing something which that Agnes never awakes the power of timeline in changing, and so we defeat there, and we will know about the little kids, and we will know about the white dude and all that kind of thing. So we are dealing part by part without her using her power. The power, whatever. She must have eaten a Genesis, I don't know. It's more for peace of mind, really, but think of this as a good luck charm of sort. You did say this thing have triggered stranger phenomenon before. Alright, we'll hang on to it. We promise to take extra good care of it. I want you to have one too, Van. We don't even know if they will react without you around. But if it makes you feel better, then why not? May as well, seeing as the 8 Genesis is still out there somewhere. Don't worry, I put it inside Marquis Beer MK2 for safekeeping. Maybe you will get to run into something paranormal ourselves. I sure hope not. We have a bit of a time to spare. Is there anywhere you like to go beforehand? Now that you mention it, there are probably some new forest PGs posted. We can't just put those off until later though. On the contrary, it'd be best to take care of them sooner rather than later. I've been willing to lend a hand. You will? I thought the Spriggan business was below your A-rank bracers. A property aside, my involvement will speed up the process. And while I know it isn't the same as if Van were here, I would like to take this opportunity to see a Spriggan's Day today myself. Well, if you're sure it's fine, we could use the help. Better yet, you can go solo and get a hand on Luke. If you need me, I'll be taking a nap upstairs. Nice try. You're not fun today. At any rate, I'll leave the particular of our agenda up to you two. Anything urgent we had should be wrapped up by now. So the guild's request can take top priority. If there's room for a few more, that's fine too. Alrighty, let's get cracking. Okay, time to me doing my round here and then fix my orbs. I'm like taking all that and throwing it there. That will be bad because you know, of course, at the end of the day you will need to have the amount of cards for each character for them to be like how they're supposed to be, how I'm trying to suppose them to be at that time. So if there is a point where everybody needs to be equipped like Riviere, then I'm like, oh my god, okay, so see you guys in 2 months or something like that. Okay, be right back. Okay, now let's see what we got. Everything? We're gonna have everything here.
What to do?
Location, Dirk Memorial Park. Okay.
Yep, there it is. Let's New see 4S PG.
Let's just act like we never saw it.
I'm afraid you aren't getting out of this that easily.
And with a devilish smile lacing her lips, she burdened the poor, hapless Nana with work.
Wait. I always forget. No. Yes.
Here I go!
That was you, right? Where you have been? Hello there, welcome to Dirty Park. Oh, you're that brace, aren't you? Yes, it's nice to see you again. I hear you're having trouble with a monster in the area. Yes, I originally put a request with the CID, but I guess they decided the guild should deal with it. Well, it's all the same to us, really. The monster at the far end of the waterfront. I'll get someone to open the gate for you. Thanks a bunch. Roger that. We'll have it knocked out in a jiffy. And we're gonna see if we're able to... Which one was it?
And next?
Ah, nothing to say. Okay. Here, right? Yes, okay. It's not here, of course.
Treasure.
Ah! I didn't saw it. Ooh! They give more Sepith than monsters. I always repeat myself about that.
I'm taking over.
Do your best, everyone.
There. They're stunned. You
Go.
have the advantage.
Activate shards!
Too slow.
Done and dusted.
You didn't miss a beat, Swen.
Ah, thank you.
Charge attack.
There's another one!
Going shards.
Ah.
Let's give good chance for a shard boost.
They're stunned.
Like
Go
that.
for it,
Okay,
Elaine.
nice.
Engaging skill.
Easy.
Thanks.
That fight felt pretty good.
You're one of a kind, Elaine.
Aww. Ah, damn.
Enemy down.
Go.
You have the advantage.
Activating
Have
skill.
some of this.
That went well.
You did real good, S.
Aww.
Enemy down.
Go.
Next.
Ah, never mind. I was all inspired saying go.
They're stunned.
Go. Never mind.
Nana wins again.
Should I be fighting these guys? Never mind.
Treasure.
I won't fight them. Bye.
Watch out.
Bye.
I spot enemies.
And I spot a treasure. Oh, I haven't equipped them with accessories. Why?
Let's take a break.
Yeah. No. Yes. I'm like, no.
Better.
Wait a second. I haven't. Wait.
I'll work my magic.
They're not here. Am I even where the monster's supposed to be? Yes, I guess so.
Treasure. This looks like a rest stop.
Ah, there's a lot of monster here. Gonna be a good point to save. We never say over on saving point.
Quite a group.
Let's go.
Keep sharp. A good chance for a shard boost.
Uh,
Got this in the bag. Our time to shine. All set.
One skill coming right up.
Get those boots on the ground, service bears. Okay, charge! And finish! What the?
Stage of
I
chaos.
believe in you, S.
nice. Okay. Win on fire. All right.
We've got this in the bag.
Oh wait. Okay.
Activating skill.
There. Take this.
Ah.
We'll win.
Never mind. Wait. Can I?
We're doing good.
The 3? Yes.
I'll be quick.
Oh yeah. Queen. It's a delay. Where are you going again?
We
Hey.
can win.
Stop.
We've got this in the bag.
Energy
We should
output
go on the
maximum.
attack.
Activating skill.
I'll end this now. Cross. Diaper.
Boost gauge
Keep it up,
limit
Nadia.
removed.
All right.
Full boost. Hit them where it hurts. Initiating drive.
We'll win! I'll be quick. There!
Ah, I
Our
hate.
time to shine. All set.
Initiating drive.
I won't show any mercy. I'm ready to go.
Activating skill.
Too slow. You're done.
We'll win!
Engaging skill.
We'll win!
Engaging skill.
Wings! Guide me! Knights of Asteria!
Boost gauge
Can't
upgraded.
do this.
I mean, oh no. Wait, that 500.
Here's a pick-me-up. Pep boost.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, what about me?
We can win.
Oh.
I'm ready to go.
Earthbreaker, Earthguard.
Taking point!
Wait, why I didn't walk? Ah, never mind.
This ends now! Zypha activate. Zypha activate. Yeah!
Thanks a million. Here we go.
Some art should really hurt. Initiating drive.
Thank you. We'll win! Zypha activate.
And then he comes.
Guarding.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Let's do this.
Then he comes again.
Guarding.
Ah,
Watch out! You're in trouble.
I know, I can see that.
Initiating drive.
Zoom. Blitz.
We'll win!
This is the first time I see him kicking. I see it shoot. Adam, okay.
This will help.
Thanks a million.
Ah, okay.
Our time to shine.
Some art should really hurt.
We're doing good.
Initiating drive.
Why are you moving? Okay, yeah, move here. Ah,
I'll remember this.
oh yeah, we will.
Zypha activate.
Easy does it.
Activating skill.
Too slow. You're done.
I'll aid you. Ha! Nadia!
What to do?
Exactly.
Stay on guard.
Zypha activate.
I won't show any mercy.
to myself.
We've got this in the bag, Blade Lady.
Oh, lady, what she told me? Bracer lady, I think.
There!
Ha! Nadia! Saw through that.
Okay, stop.
Now I'm mad.
Me too.
You can do this.
Should really hurt. Initiating drive.
Easy does it.
You can do this.
Ha!
We'll win. This ends now.
We've got this in the bag.
Engaging skill.
Silvery Frost!
We can win! Too slow! You're done!
I think they are like with everything. Ouch.
Our time to shine.
Might want a boost here.
All set.
Stay on guard!
Initiating drive.
We'll win. This ends now.
Engaging skill.
Okay.
We can win!
Okay.
Our time to shine.
Stop.
Full boost. Hit them where it hurts.
Ha!
We'll win.
Focus unleashed.
I'll aid you.
Let's do this! Enemy down!
Our time to shine.
Oh, wait a
All set.
second. We can't. Should I?
We're doing good!
Some art should really hurt.
We should
Let's
keep
keep
up,
coming
Nadia.
right up.
These are for you. Hitches and stitches. Beat 'em up.
Of course!
The-
Take this!
Oh, je n'ai pas le français.
We're doing good!
Yeah.
We can win!
Activating skill.
I'll end this now! Cross Diaper!
Boost gauge limit removed.
Still a ways to go.
I'm just gonna keep growing and growing.
I'll get stronger.
Woohoo! 3 cheers for us.
Mira deposit confirmed.
I want chaos. So may I be able to kill? Normal things.
Wrong way.
Oh, that means something big will happen that way? No. Yes.
All better.
Wait a second.
Holy crap.
Oh.
So, all of this is virtual right now? Almost feels like we're really here. And we can even use our stigmas. Those Marduk engineers must be on some crazy shit.
Indeed. This outlandish technology far exceeds the phase spaces thaumaturgy can create. We may be well served taking this opportunity to collect some information on Marduk. Disregarding, of course, the brazen assumption that lending our aid once means we're at your beck and call.
Always gotta get the last word in, don't ya? All the same, though, I appreciate you agreeing to pitch in. Mirabelle okayed it without a second glance, too. Guess she's expecting to get some good data out of you.
Look at us, teaming up with some minions again. Who'd that think? There's not a lot of you, right? Just 12 or something. We only ever gotten to know 2 up until now. Gaius? Okay. Okay, right? Do you guys know Kevin? Yeah, well, we have already heard plenty about you two. Worries you were kind enough to turn over some artifacts to us a while back. But not before busting out one of them into pieces the last time Crossbow blows up. This is the first I'm hearing of that. Yeah, reviewers in promotions. I reserve the right to remain silent? Who's that supposed to fool? Enough teasing, Celis, you have your fun. It's not worth pointing finger at this stage. We know it was an unavoidable consequence. Anyway, it's nice to finally put some faces to all the rumors. This probably won't be a long-term thing, but hey, good to work with ya. And likewise. Nice. God. Right, now I'll be right back. What do you mean reserve? They're coming because the cards are with them. No, it's not with them, it's with us. Never mind, be right back.
Are we?
Okay, should we indeed? Do rounds before getting the quest. Or let's get the quest first. I don't think gonna be killing a monster or anything like that. Eddie works chestnut, okay. Yeah, okay. Are you the Thompson that sent in a request? Ah yes, I take it that means you're the Spriggan, correct? You're a bit different from what I imagined. Well, the guy who usually does the job had to leave Edith for a bit. Shh, he may be a bad person. So we're helping him out by taking on the request ourselves. Well, Nadia will sniff it already if he's a bad person. We are fully equipped to take care of things as well as any Spriggan would. We have also been made aware of the going on behind the scenes in the capital. You can rely on us. I see. In that case, I feel like I've seen that woman before. Maybe it's just my imagination. Should we get down to it then? Of course, whenever you're ready. Your request was about someone named Eddie going missing, right? That's right, I'll go ahead and give you the full rundown. You see, I run several food stands through the capital. Oh goddamn, those full stands are like, course. Eddie started working a stand selling roasted nuts at the end of last year. Eddie, that's a name from Van's note. The son of the general store owner in Old Town. He used to be a member of the gang called Desire. A former gang member, huh? Sounds like foul play could be involved. Is that why you put out a 4 CPG instead of going to the guild or the police? That's right, but I'm telling you, Eddie's turned over a new leaf. He's a real hard worker. I just can't believe that he got up and left without saying a word to anyone. So, do you think you could find out what happened? What do you think we should do, S? Hey, I should accept all or some it should like be like no, don't like do it but then don't. Huh, that will be like interesting. Alright, leave it to us. Well, I certainly have no objection. Not to mention, if there's any possibility that he's in danger, it's my duty to help. I appreciate it. Please find out whatever you can about what's happened to Eddie. I like to lend you all a hand, but I do have to get back to work after this. Which work do you work, huh? Look, never call me as the person behind you, you know? Because whatever you're going to say, I'm like, whatever he'd say, exactly, and you are, I'm like, you are that too, If you find out anything in the meantime, please feel free to contact me. You want to get my number so you can kill me. Okay, we'll do our best. Alright then, I'll be waiting for good news. He will be the one behind it all. Desire, huh? According to Van, several of their members were brutally killed a couple of days ago. And now a former member's gone missing. This is certainly possible that these events are connected, but we shouldn't jump in any conclusion at this stage. Let's take the thing slowly. We should start by talking to people in Van's network who may know Eddie. Well, we know who Eddie's mom is, don't we? Let's get to it then. To Newberry General Store.
For SPG time!
I wonder if business will be better this year.
Let's head out.
And now for the link.
Oh.
I see you're working hard as always.
Oh, hello. Are you the ones filling in for Vance while he's away? That's right, and we have something we'd like to ask you. It's about your son, Eddie. Eddie? Has something happened to him? I thought he was finally getting his life on track. I mean, he been coming by so often lately. But then he just stopped, and nobody I have spoke to has seen or heard from him either. I'm starting to worry. Well, there is no need to jump to conclusions just yet. Although it is a bit concerning that he hasn't been home recently. Eddie hasn't shown up at work either, so his boss at the food stand want us to check on him. That's why we came to you. We were hoping he may told you where he was headed. That boy causing trouble for his boss too. Well, I'm not sure how helpful this will be, but when I last saw him, he seemed a little anxious. He told me he wasn't going to be back for a while. I figured he meant he was going to be busy with work. But I have a feeling he's gotten himself wrapped up in some trouble with that old gang of his. After all, they were pretty angry about him leaving. I'm worried they may still hold a grudge against him. I understand your concern, but I think that the chances of that is pretty low. Most of Desire's leaders are either dead or in custody. As an organized gang, they are particularly finished. Yeah, and double they have the manpower to go after everyone who left. Really, but that still doesn't explain where Eddie's gone. Listen, if you have the time, I genuinely appreciate you keeping an eye out for him. I need to make sure that idiot of son of mine is safe. Leave it to us. We'll do everything we can do to find him. Welp, and now we know he hasn't been home either. Couple that with the fact that he didn't tell his mom anything useful, and we right back where we started. The Black Light District probably going to be our best bet then. Considering the people involved, I mean. Actually, I suggest we seek out a more reliable source. I believe Van mentioned wanting to introduce you if the opportunity presents itself. Hello there, you must be Van's newest little assistant. My name's Bermody, and I'm a bartender. However, I'm also well known for my intimate relations with Van. Oh, is that so? Oh, I love to hear any stories you have. Although I understand any hesitancy you may have about him, he's one of the best information dealers out there. Both Van and I make great use of him. But with that, let's get back to business. Bermody, there's something we'd like to ask you. Anything for you, Elaine? Based on the timing, I assume you like to know about what happened in Surrendering Desire? I'd suppose like you know exactly what's going on then. Of course I do. The past few days their remaining members have been disappearing one after the other. It will seem the other gangs have finally declared a hunting season. Some of their members have faced capture already, though many more have gone into hiding. hunting season. Desire was an organization with its fair share of cunning leaders, and those leaders always made sure they were at the top of the underworld. To see their ambitions fulfilled, however, they made the choices to trample upon a number of other gangs, unsurprisingly discredited enemies. Enemies who have the perfect opportunity to enact revenge on their past tormentors now that Desire's down on its luck. Is that the gist of it? Bingo! The situation has been escalated at a rapid pace lately. Most of these hunters aren't even attempting to hide who they are targeting anymore. Actually, it seemed that one group was recently acting up at the center marquee. That may be a good place to start. Right, I appreciate the intel. We'll head over now. There's no need to thanks, after all, only the best for my dearest Van and Elaine. Same and Nadia, darlings, feel free to use little old me to your advantage in the future. If you are ever in a pinch, just give me a ring. Ah, hey. Of course, we appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Barry. Oh my, now that's a new one. I'll be looking forward to chatting with you in the future, Nadia. Well, it looks like our next destination is set. We'll look into what the gangs were doing at the market and see if we can get some info on Eddie. Yes, we don't know for certain if he's a target of this hunting season. But you have to admit it, the timing's a little convenient, no way it's not related. We don't have any other leads at the moment either. Let's find someone familiar with the marquee and see if they know anything.
Let's be on our way.
Ta-ra-ta-ta-ta, McDonald.
Hey there. How's business treating you?
Alright.
I don't know with who I love to walk with. Ah, damn. Ah, no, wait.
Please check out my wares.
Sorry, I'm busy. Look, I'm happy. No, wait. Wait. Ah.
Do you have a moment?
People going after former Desire members? Yes, something like that has happened around here. Some people last night in the back alley were wondering if I saw anyone that could be a Desire member. I didn't want to get involved, and personally I think it's much more interesting to watch from the sideline. I see, it doesn't look like there's much of a hunt going on now though. That's probably because they moved to another location. And you are a sharp one. The Desire members aren't idiots. If someone comes to search you out, you naturally find a place to lay low for a while. A place to lay low. I will think the most likely place to do so will be the sewers. Up until recently, Jeffrey and the others were using it as a temporary hideout. I think you may be right. I saw some roughly looking type run off in that direction a little while ago. I'm guessing they were found out and had to resort to bunkering down in the sewer. Sounds like we got here just in time then. Let's head out. Yeah, we should get going. There's something sharp in there. It was doing bim 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 bum boom.
Please check out my wares.
Never. Okay, later on. Woof woof. Just the cats talk. Oh. Damn it. Didn't I just say we were in the wrong? Please just let me go. I'll give you all my Mira. Shut shut up. No amount of mirror is gonna pay us back for all the years of suffering you guys put us through. Desire rage is at an end. Now get down on your knees and beg like the dogs you are. Guess these desire pricks weren't so high and mighty after all. It pissed me off that we were under their heels for so long. What's about we tie their legs and let them go for a swim? No, please, you don't really want me to die, right? What's with the sudden appeal for mercy? Don't you remember you did shit like this? Oh, wow, oh, wow, okay, with a combo, that was enough. That will be enough. Oh, I didn't read the line. Sorry, but I'm not willing to overlook senseless violence. Who the hell are you? This is none of your business. Looks like the info was spot on. They should know what's going on. Well, they will spill their guts one way or another. Although I would prefer we not resort to violence if we can help it. If you all answer our question, this matter can be resolved peacefully. Hey, that woman over there, isn't that the Blade or something Bracer? He will... Hell are you talking about? You think some famous person will get involved in our little spats? Look, I don't know why you're here, but if you get in our way, you better be ready for a beating. Oh. Yeah, that's about what I expected. You mess with a row once. Boo, why can't you loser learn to use your brains for once? If you already made up your mind, then let's get this over with quickly. There he goes. Leave him be for now. We need to take care of the perpetrators first. Damn it, you let him get away. They are just a couple of brats. Come on, let's get rid of them. That woman looks like she can totally beat us though. She will be too busy defending the kids just to run them. Here they come.
Do we gotta...
Just try and take me. Fine, let's play. You're freaking dead.
Okay, calm down, dude.
A good chance for a shard boost.
We should go on the
Energy
attack.
output maximum. Activating skill.
There. Take this. Keep it up, Nadia.
Initiating drive.
Haha. No, haha.
Yeah.
We can win.
Activating skill.
Too slow. You're done.
Seriously?
Oh, okay. Look, plus 9. Alright, why don't you tell us what you know? I can't believe we lost to some kids and their chaperone. Hey, I can move my body. What did you do? Is this string? It won't come off. Yep, it's a special thread of mine as fine as spider silk. The strongest of the stronger couldn't get out of this stuff. I'd be practically impossible for guys like you to get out of it. That's what you think. Well, if that won't hold you back, why don't we try this? Ha! What did you do to me? I don't feel so good. So dizzy. All I did was giving the thread a little tug. More importantly, are you going to answer our question or not? Honestly, I'm fine with whatever you choose. We'll just leave you here and wait for all the blood to boil in your head. Do you want to know what happened after that? I know that you are concerned, but you can leave it to Nadia. This method never fails to get result. She won't cross any lines. Yes, well, considering you two were trained by the Guardians, forgive me if I may be concerned. I understand you have your faith in her, but there's almost certainly a difference between what you and I believe crosses the line. Will Nadia get like berserk in one act or something? Just know that if things get out of hand, it will be my duty to stop her. Oh, she's forsaking something. Stop forsaking things. So it seems that Eddie really was a target. It doesn't sound like anyone managed to find him yet though. I don't think they were lying either. That reminds me, Brenda said he dropped by a few days ago, right? Yeah, and that's when he mentioned he won't be around for a while. In light of what we know about the hunt for former Desire members, it seems most likely that Eddie hid himself away so as to not get his mother involved. However, there is no guarantee he can keep himself safe until then. Our client request was to figure out what happened to him. So he is one of the hunters, maybe the hunter boss. So we should focus on actually finding him first at the moment, nothing else matters. In that case, why don't we head to the Satan district? But based on what those gang members say, it seems where he's most likely to be. They did say that a former Desire member had hauled up somewhere over there. It also sounds like they already started their search of the area. We should hurry. And I should pull. There's a police station in the area, so it should be relatively safe around here. However, this spot in particular is known to be a place where shady people frequent. No, stop! Hey, what do you think you're doing? The kids got nothing to do with this. Stop, get back here. What was that? Let's go take a look. We just hear a scream. Is everything alright? There's a gangster just came out of nowhere and accused us of hiding someone. We told them we didn't know what they were talking about, but they took Fraula with them as a hostage anyway. Fraula. She's one of those girls on our team. Simon, our captain, went to go chase them down. It looks like we don't have time to waste. Do you know where they may have gone? The sewer entrance under the bridge will be my best guess. They ran off in that direction. At least it'd be the most likely hiding place. Got it. Leave everything to us. The swimming again. It's like they are into the smell or something. No time for a complaint. Let's go. This must be the seventh sewer. Nadia, you sensing anything? Yeah, feels like a bunch of people just came through here. I think I can hear some voices too. They must be up ahead then. We're not too late. I hear that you two were quite skilled, but that was an impressive analysis. This does seem to be where the gang members ran off to. Let's remain cautious moving forward.
Yeah! Taking points!
Let's do this!
Boost gauge is full!
Thank you. Huh, no monsters. Never mind. You should be ashamed of yourself. Simon, come on. We all know about your friendship with Mark. I get that you're trying to cover for your friend in Desire, but even Eddie, that's real low. I'm only going to say this once. Talk about Mark again and you will get a face full of fist. That's beside the point anyway. I ain't covering anyone. And even if I was, Eddie left Desire ages ago. What do you think we just take this word for it? Oh my god, the duplicate, they came from there. If you don't start talking, I'm sure we can find another way to get those lips flopping. Wait a second, my medication. Open it, open. We're good. I'll with water. Simon, the longer it takes for you to fess up, the more time we have to think up ways to put this girl to use. I'm sure we can have all kind of fun with her, but if, oh my god, whoa. You dirty bastard. Who are you? Apologies for the delay, but we'll take him from here. Some wannabe heroes, huh? We got a hostage, try anything and see what happens. This girl's skin will split like a grape. Hostage definitely complicated things. If push comes to shove, we may need to rely on Nadia's abilities. Rah! Wait. Oh, get your dirty. Oh! Eddie finally decided to show your face, huh? Eddie? Well, that was certainly unexpected. Prowl, get over here. Simon, got it. Don't worry about me. Take the kid and get out of here. Alright, thanks. Be careful. So, the brat escaped, huh? But damn, you sure pick a good time to jump in, Eddie. Save us the trouble to having to look for you. Look, if it's me you want, nobody else has to be involved. So you're Eddie, huh? You have a bit more backbone than I expected. We were asked by Thompson and your mother to find you. The manager and my man, huh? Bunch busybodies. Well, for the moment, we can see that you're fine. We'll talk about what comes next after we deal with these guys. You better be ready to show us a good time after you run it all around him. Make sure you get your hands on Eddie. It will be a pain. Oh, please be on my party. Don't worry about me. I've dealt with my share of punks before. Of that, I have not doubt it.
Just try.
Damn. It will be so random and cool at the same time.
A good chance for a shard boost.
I'm ready to go.
Activating skill.
There. Take this. Keep it up, Nadia. Come and get me.
One skill coming right up. I'd say sorry, but I'm really not.
Seriously? No need to be scared.
Engaging skill.
Light! Cut the dark!
No need to be scared.
Stop, why? Why?
Let's do this.
And an activating skill.
Yeah. Take this.
We'll win!
Wide open.
Seriously?
Nadia! That's it. We'll win!
Engaging skill.
Seriously?
If that had gone on any longer, I may be in trouble. Give up, you have no chance of winning. Unless you wish to be needlessly injured, I suggest you surrender. Shut up, we ain't down that easily. Come on, get up, I will call the others. These guys don't know when to quit. Guys who can't tell when to give up aren't exactly popular with the ladies, you know? I'm sure I'm tired though. It's okay if I take a little nap here, right? Why would that ever be okay? If you are tired, you are more than welcome to have rest in our hotel suite. You see him, right? You are with Bank of Edith. They're the ones from the fake kidnapping case, aren't they? I hear the old man was her bodyguard. What are you doing here? Especially you, Berzel. You promised you stay out of trouble. That's my line, Eddie. You knew you'd be in danger, but you still ran off on your own. If you want to cause trouble, then don't make others worry on your behalf. I see. I believe I understand the issue now. let me be clear, Eddie is no longer involved with Desire. In fact, he's been received as an important guest at our hotel. I'd like to ask that you take your leave if you bring harm to our guests in any way, shape or form. We will show no mercy. What a pain in the ass. Screw it, there's no benefit to bagging Eddie anymore. Let's just clear out. Are you kidding? We're gonna give up just like that? You don't get it, do you? Bringing him in wasn't gonna make us any mirror anyway. And with these guys involved, the costs outweigh the benefits. So I'm free? Don't have to keep hiding? Mr. Rumfeld, thank you for your help. It seems you were far more involved than I imagined. Care to explain how you ended up here? Of course. We know Eddie for a while now. You could say we only did what we could to help him. However, you must all be exhausted after that incident. Rather than standing around in a sewer, why not return with us to a more comfortable lodging? So in other words, you were holed up around here the entire time? Yeah, as soon as the other gang started taking revenge, I figured it was the only matter of time before they came to me. I didn't want to cause any trouble for my man, so I thought I'd just lay low till it blew over. Actually, I started chatting with Perrileux here through our mail some time ago. When he suddenly stopped answering my message, I was very sick. I felt like I had no choice but to put a search for him. We finally found him taking shelter in an abandoned building. Of course, Eddie was hesitating to come with us, but we couldn't just leave him all alone and defenseless. I owe him a lot, so I wanted to do everything I could to help him in return. That's right, he helped to resolve the kidnapping situation you were all involved in, didn't he? Ah, remember now, Vance Snow says something about Eddie thwarting the leader of Desire real good. Well then, I trust you now understand why we were so adamant on protecting Eddie. Originally we had intended to offer him a place to stay in safety. However, he eventually ended up running off into danger all on his own. I suspected you can surmise the rest. I know they did me a solid by covering me. I should have run off like that. But those rats started bringing in people who had nothing to do with any of this. I couldn't let that happen. You're truly a mature Eddie. However, it should be known that Miss Perrileux was the one decided on coming to your aid. He was so brave for standing up for them. I just wanted to give him a hand. Wow, guess I really owe you one, huh? Well, aren't you two an interesting pair? I suppose it's more of a sibling relationship though, much different from me and us. Yeah, sure. Anyway, we have already contacted Thompson. He should be here soon. I see. Looks like I made him worried too. Do you think he will be mad? I know everything's settled down, but if he or my man got wrapped up in this, I don't think you need to worry about that. Those gang members mentioned that they weren't getting much benefit from targeting former Desire members. Think they're giving up on pursuing you any further already. You should be safe. I've already reported this situation to the guild. Any hunt of there will be put to an immediate end. Wow, you already gave a report to the guild? You really got your stuff together, Blade Lady. Guess that means I don't need to go back to hiding then? You found Eddie? Thompson, sorry for making you worry. There's no need to apologize. I heard you had a lot on your plate. From now on, I hope you will feel you can come to for any help you may need. And you all, thank you very much. It seems you went well beyond just finding the boy. I'll be sure to send the payment over as soon as I can. Thank you, we were happy to help. Another successful day of substitute sprigganging. I'd also like to thank everyone at the hotel for all you have done for Eddie. Please, it was no problem at all. We simply returned an old flavor. Yes, Eddie helped me, so it was my turn to help him. Eddie, you should make sure to take it easy for a while. I'm sure your mother must be worried sick. I'm sorry to ask more of you so soon, but would you mind making sure he gets home safely? Yeah, no problem. The adventure doesn't end till you're safe and sound in bed. Hey, don't go thinking you can start pushing me around. I'll go see Mom if I wanna. Can't you be a little more honest with yourself? You do care about your mom a lot after all. Well, of course I do, but it's kinda embarrassing. Jeez, I ain't got a leg to stand on when it comes to you, Berselia. Alright, I'll go see Mom. I'm glad to hear it. Actually, this is a good chance for me to finally meet your mom. I've been wanting to meet her for a while now. Yeah, seeing as you and Miss Berselia plan to remain in contact, I would appreciate the chance to learn more about you. It's prudent that I think the woman who raised such a fine young man. What? You are all overreacting. Hey, you guys, say something. Thank you so much for fighting my idiot son. The same to you as well, miss. I appreciate all the trouble you have gone to bring him back. Can't believe they actually came home with me. There's hardly any need for thanks, madame. We were pleased to help where we could. That being said, have you heard of rather fantastic display of courage that Eddie gave? Yeah, even though he was being hunted, he went out of his way to help others in need. And when that happened, he said, "My goodness, to think my little troublemaker could be so brave." You don't need to go over every little thing I did. Come on, this is so embarrassing. I think we can see ourselves out. Yes, we did our best to protect the peace. For now, let's leave them be. Oh, they were just getting to do the good stuff. Yeah, maybe next time.
Request completed.
Reward deposited.
Chaos. Oh! I was kidding. Oh, where are you going? Okay guys, we're gonna let it to here. And see you next one. If you guys want. I don't know. One time this microphone will have more space. Okay, yeah. I don't know.